Hello, friends, and welcome back to the Masters Week here on For the Win on Sandman Sports. Paul, this is the top week of the year for me, and
Oh yeah.
I'm loving every second of it. And I'd like to thank everyone for joining us, and we'd love it if you guys would subscribe and all that good stuff. Give us the thumbs up, subscription, all that goofy YouTube stuff that we got to mention. We're a small channel. We got to get the thumbs up and all that good stuff going. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining us. The Masters is here. The par 3 contest is going on right now, Paul. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Augusta National. It is Bobby Jones' masterpiece, co-designed by the Scotsman Alistair McKenzie.
Oh
And
yeah.
as we were talking about, this course has gotten longer, 7,500 yards and
Yeah.
7,555. Because when we started
Yeah.
watching, this was like 7,200 or so, right?
Yeah. Well, like I said, when they went and Eldrick proofed it,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, like I said, they've added shit, what, damn near 400 yards to
Mm-hmm.
this course. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's getting to a point where, like you were saying, some of the old guys might not be able to play it anymore, unless, of course, they want to play it from the whites or the ladies. Well, actually, no, it's Augusta. They don't have ladies' tees, so they'll have to play it from the old fogies' tees or the whites or the whatever the front tees are.
Well, they can go play the par 3 tournament more or less, right? But
Eh.
yeah, it's Augusta. It's Augusta
Oh hell, that's
National, the
something you
course.
and I want to do is play that par 3 tournament, don't we?
Heck yeah. And even like the winners of the US Amateur get to play that. If you're a winner of the US Amateur,
Nice.
you're a winner of any other major, you get an invite or exemption, I should say. But yeah, I got a lot of plays on the Masters card this week. Not that many outrights. Let's see. For my outrights, I'm going to take a look. I did take Patrick Cantlay at 37-1. Um,
Okay.
he's not a guy that's been doing that great lately. He hasn't won on the tour in quite a while. He's a top 20 machine at this course and at this tournament. Had a chance actually the 2019 year, the year that Tiger won. He was
Yeah.
leading. He just bogeyed 16 and 17, and before you know it, melted down and didn't quite get it done. But having said
Yeah.
that, I mean, like everyone was saying last year that Xander's never going to win a major, and this and that. Patrick Cantlay is one of these guys that's never won a major. And what did Xander do last year, Paul? He won 2 out of the 4,
Yeah.
right? So, and Patrick Cantlay and Xander are really good friends, and I really like Cantlay to get the job done this year, 37-1. I mean, the books respect him. They're not giving him like 50-1, 60-1. They know this dude's
Yeah.
capable of winning. And like I said, he's been in the top 20 the last 4 years. He was made to play this course. I remember meeting him in 2011 when he was an amateur
Yeah.
at the Canadian Open, and I got a chance to speak to him. Got a chance to speak to Ryan Moore as well. Like Ryan Moore was just like fresh on the tour, and I had
Yeah.
watched him at the 04 Masters playing with Phil and them, and he was playing better and stuff like that. I'm like, man, you do good at Augusta. And then I saw Patrick Cantlay, who had qualified for the Masters, and Hideki was there too. I just obviously couldn't speak to him, language barrier. But
Yeah.
Patrick Cantlay, I mean, talking to him, well-spoken guy. This was 14 years ago, but
Yeah.
I just
Well,
think the guy has,
you also got
yeah,
to spend a little bit of time following VJ around as well too, which was probably a major highlight for you. You know.
it was. But I mean, like these guys were so young back then. Like there's a few guys that were
Yeah.
they're still on tour now, 14 years
Yeah.
later, right? Like, a lot of the guys I saw, they were like just the legends of the game, the John Daly's, Ernie Els, guys like that, Jim Furyk. But
Yeah.
Another outright pick I do have for the Masters this year is Russell Henley at 40-1 with 8 places. I took him after he won Bay Hill at Arnie's
That's a nice
tournament, and
course.
yeah, and it's a long course, and you're playing against the best players. It's a signature event, and I took down Colin Morikawa down there on the 16th hole. He chipped in for eagle, and he's had a top 5 at Augusta before. I think he had 2 top 10s in majors last year. He's just a really steady, consistent player. He's not a bomber, like a big flashy guy. Just like a Trevor Immelman, Patrick Reed, Zach Johnson type of mold, where he's just solid, not flashy, not a big household name. He was on the President's Cup team, right? But he's just solid. So I got the 8 placings with him. I think he'll be in that mix. And the last outright I took was Robert McIntyre from Scotland. He's the big lefty. He won 2 tournaments last year, Paul. He won the Canadian Open with his old man on the bag, and he also won the Scottish Open, his obviously his home country tournament. And so he's won a couple of big national opens, and he's had top 25s. His only 2 appearances here at Augusta National. So the dude knows what he's doing around the course, and obviously we know lefties have had a little bit of success around here at Augusta, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I got him at 90-1, Paul. This was like a month ago.
Wow.
Yeah, 90-1. Now he's 50-1 or like 45-1 or some shit. So needless to say, I got a little bit of value on the man they call Bobby Mack.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not like totally expecting him to be in the mix, but at 90-1, I just grabbed it as just a pure number grab, just 90-1 on this dude. Like, I'm taking it all day.
Yeah.
I also did take Lucas Glover 150-1 with 8 places. Just kind of a bit of a shits and giggles bet. I know he's got the game tee to green to contend here. On the green, I don't know. He's a bit of a mystery on the green, but I mean the guy. I mean, we saw it the players. This guy just stripes the living shit out of the ball. I don't know. Maybe he can get a backdoor top 8, right? So I threw him into the mix. For the top 30s, I got 2 top 30s plays. I'm going with Canadian boy Taylor Pendrith. What did I get him at for a top 30? Taylor Pendrith. I got him plus 130. And I also took Denny McCarthy, not known for his length, just a really good putter. I took him plus 140 for a top 30.
Yeah.
Pendrith has never played it, but I mean, he's got the game. He's got the length. He's a great iron player. Right to left ball flight. He's a drawer of the ball. That helps a lot. So I got those 2 guys. Are just, they're not guys people are really on their radar. And to get a top 30 here, it's not asking too much, considering, top 50 make the ties. And so you really only got to beat 2/3 of the field. And I got one top 20 play. It is also Denny McCarthy. I'm just all about Denny McCarthy this week. I got him at a top 20 for plus 280. So almost 3-1 to finish in the top 20. That includes ties. Yeah, that includes ties.
Ooh, that's beauty. That's a good bet.
I almost considered him as a top 10, but I didn't want to go there. I got one tournament matchup, just a head-to-head for the whole 4 rounds. It is Captain Keegan Bradley versus Tom Kim, the young South Korean.
Ooh.
I'm going with the old dude, Captain Keegan. Even money, plus 100. I just think he's playing better golf. He's a little more experienced around the course. Tom Kim is just not playing Tom Kim golf.
And at Augusta, experience helps.
So much.
If you've never played Augusta, the practice rounds might help. Yet, it's not the same as playing being,
Well, that's the
playing it
thing.
last, say, 5 years. If you played it 5 or 6 years, and then you've got the experience. If you're new to it,
Yeah.
Augusta can intimidate people. She's a beautiful course, absolutely
Hmm.
beautiful, especially like with the TV when they show you going down Magnolia Lane. That is
Hmm.
absolutely beautiful. She
It
is a
is.
beautiful course. However, she can be a major bitch if you ain't ready for her. She
Well,
is
you
beautiful, but she will kick you in the you know what with a pair of steel toed boots before you have a chance to blink.
well,
That's what we love about this course.
you remember the 12th hole in the video game where the wind would swirl, right?
Oh God.
You would have to literally guess what time to hit it, right? You would be like, okay, 5, 4, 3, go, right? So,
Oh, how many times have we sat there watching the wind direction thing, and it's like, okay, it's going this way, it's going this way, it's going this way. Okay, the hole is up near the front of the green, which brings the water into play. So you're like, well,
mhm.
okay, the wind's coming in. I've got myself my gap wedge. I'm gonna kind of power it up a little bit. So you looking at that wind meter, and it's like, okay, it's coming, it's coming. Okay, I almost have headwind. Now we hit it.
Exactly. I mean, it's a
Yeah,
guessing game. The 12th hole, 11 it swirls, 13 it swirls. That's the lowest point of the course, right? And
yeah,
also for the practice rounds, the tournament committee, they change the speed of the greens. Like you'll be playing it on Wednesday and it'll be super slick, and you show up on Thursday and the greens are like not slow, but they're not what they were on Wednesday. So these guys play tricks with you. You play a lot of practice
yeah,
rounds and you come to the tournament and it's just like, whoa, what the fuck happened to this course, right?
yeah.
And as we
Well,
know, like
it,
each day, each depending where the pin is, this is a totally different golf hole every single time, right? Like
yeah,
you put the pin like in that bottom shelf on 16, it's not too hard. But if you put
yeah.
it on that ridge on the back right on 16 or on like just on the
Oh,
back, you're landing on like the size of like a tabletop, right?
yeah,
And if you don't have the right spin, it's going to go off or over. So there's just so
yeah.
many challenges on this course. And my last bet was believe it or not, Denny McCarthy, first round leader, 80 to 1. So I'm loving myself some Denny
Wow.
McCarthy this week. Yeah. So I got Denny McCarthy top 30, Denny McCarthy top 20, and Denny McCarthy first round leader at 80 to 1. So that's
Yeah.
uh that's the card for the Masters 2025 edition. And yeah, man, I'm looking for a competitive Masters, Paul. We haven't had too many lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last 3 or 4, they've been kind of runaways at the end. Um, Tiger will not be playing this year, unfortunately. VJ withdrew because of injury.
Oh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that sucks. So there's only 95 guys in the
Yeah.
field. Obviously, I was thinking about going this year, and with those two guys not playing, I'm kind of glad I didn't. So
Yeah.
let's hope they're back next year. And the Augusta National Invitational gets a couple of past champs back. So yeah, I think that pretty much wraps it up for today's show on the
Yeah.
Masters. Would love to thank our wonderful fans out there. You guys are the absolute best. And just a reminder, we would love for you guys to subscribe and join us on this new venture. We are a couple of months into this venture on Sandman Sports Picks and For the Win. So we love everyone that's subscribed for us. Thank you so much. And everyone else in the future. Us two nitwits will be back for the RBC Heritage, one of our favorite courses and
Ah,
tournaments, another signature event. And
definitely.
yeah, this is like my favorite time of the year for the schedule. You got Sawgrass, you got the Masters, and then you got Hilton Head, Harbour Town. And
Oh, yeah.
we're here for all of it, Paul.
Definitely.
Yeah, man.
And of course, we
Okay.
want to play every single one of these courses that, and not just in the video game. You actually want to go out and, smack a golf ball and watch it go splash on the 12th hole because suddenly the wind decided to take it that way, and then it went that way, and then it went that way.
Well said, Paul. Well said. So, Fore, please. And thank you for the win. We're going to catch you guys next time. Later.
Peace out. Hang loose, people.